Hi everyone, the Mature Simmer here. Welcome to Railroute and How-Tos. This will be considered, I would think, a bit of an advanced how-to because I'm going to cover what I understand about coach yards. So first off, coach yards are in the contract set of upgrades. They're not a high requirement of experience. You can get them with just 5 experience points, and then they open up some additional types of contracts. So if you click on your coach yard, you're going to get some information here, and you can see there's stable trains, and you can have commuter, urban, and intercity type trains. You can use this button to do empty coaching stock. So it'll basically send those out, and haven't found a reason to use that yet, but I have a train in the stable at this point. But basically what a coach yard contract then is a one-way contract. So they're commuter contracts. So the train that just showed up, the live train, is this contract here, which is 277. But you can see the train is going to go from Gesundbrunnen through Charlottenburg to Berlin HBF's coach yard, which is what this little icon inside the circle is. Alright, so I've gone ahead and set up my circuit. We'll now fire this up and let it get going. Alright, so you can see we've gone here. It's going to go to the coach yard, and it goes in, and you can now see we have 2 trains instead of 1 because it's stored in the coach yard. And so where that becomes helpful is you can have contracts that originate from the coach yard, as this one does, and I only know that's a coach yard contract. I can't seem to see it on the active contracts. If I go here to 307, you can see I'm coming from the Berlin coach yard through Charlottenburg to Rulben. But you can only come from the coach yard if you have trains there. So you need to accept a contract to add trains to the coach yard, and then you can take contracts that let you pull them out of the coach yard. So in this case here, I actually have 2 contracts that fill my coach yard because, again, it's my endpoint. So this goes to the Berlin one. I'll accept that. But I also then can go ahead and set up Charlottenburg. But you can see I need to build a coach yard in the destination to do that. So let me show you how to do that. So here under connections, once you unlock that upgrade, you can pick a coach yard. Go ahead and place it there. It's not inexpensive. Alright, so I've placed my Charlottenburg coach yard. I've gone ahead and done that. So I'm going to go ahead and accept both of these contracts. You can see I have a train here. Let me go ahead and bring it in on track 2. And in this case, I'll bring it in on track 3 because it's open. And then I want to route this through here to the coach yard. It's a manual switch. And then similarly, I need to get this to Berlin. So my path through to Berlin is here. And then I'm going to go ahead and route again to the coach yard. Because I have the routing upgrade done, I can go ahead and this will queue once this train is clear. And our trial trains are going. And what you'll see is you can see 300. Now this coach yard is allocated, but it's not being used at this point. And so we went at about half the speed, which is the best we can do, but that's because we stopped. So we'll go ahead and accept that. And there you go. Now we have a 1 of 0, and that coach yard now has 1 commuter train in it. This one will have 3. And this one we were at about 60% of the speed. Again, we'll accept that, and that will now give us 3 trains. So here we have 3, here we have 1. And once again, if we get something like this, now you can see I can take a train out of Berlin, run it up here for 6,000, and that gives you an example of how coach yards work. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief how-to on coach yards, and hope it helps you use them effectively in the game. I'll see you next time.